again, thinking when I was his age, I wished he could follow me around all day to see how much I did. Sometimes I'll have 8 meetings in a row right up until midnight, then I'll go home, do some exercise and read scripts. JC's clear lack of drive and ambition in comparison to his father led JC to drop out of college at the end of his first year, stating, "I wanted to be a musician. All you can see in Virginia is sheep," although other sources state that he was expelled from the school as a result of excessive drinking, unclean living conditions, and 2 semesters worth of unwarranted absences. JC's desire to become a musician was against the will of Jackie, who had not wished to see their son in show business. He wanted JC to be a lawyer, an engineer, or a doctor, as JC's mother had, quote, already lost her husband to this profession. Despite the wishes of his parents, JC moved from Los Angeles to Hong Kong in 2004, where he planned on cultivating his own successful story in music, stating, "It is my hope to become famous based on my own abilities, rather than rely on my image." JC was so confident in moving to China that he gave up his American nationality in exchange for Chinese nationality. However, it's possible that this choice came into question after
like just get shit scrims. It's like Liquid and you are the only people you play. And then when you go to boot camp in Europe, you get pretty good teams. Yeah, I think once you're like the best, you would always play Fnatic. We would get Astralis all the time. You know, all those teams we'd get. So after that, yeah, you solidify yourself and people start respecting you a little bit.
Because the question I have is this, right? If you look at the rest of the results, so there's still a few lands where the team comes like top 4 and still in the mix, you know. But the problem is this. I can't totally just excuse all the EG stuff just because of the online stuff, because actually your team was having a little bit of a slump before that, if you remember. Like, it's like you started the year 2020 with a little bit of a slump, and then we went online, so no one found out, was it a slump? Were you going to recover? Being as this team later as a lineup obviously had problems and piece by piece got picked apart. What if you think of the highs, what were the things that started to creep in that were problems for this team? Like, what were the issues? Because again, if we're talking about styles, like you said about the NRG squad, I don't think this team had some like super unique styles. Just some really good players who all fit together, right?
Yeah, for sure. I think you hit it on the head.
Minimal guitar that is like plucking away and like muting, and then it's Faye Webster singing in harmonies, auto-tuned, and I actually really like these lyrics. Can I just read them to you?
Yeah, I like them too.
Yeah, I'm feeling good today. I ate before noon. I think that's pretty good for me. I'm gonna see my brother. He's got a new girl, but he's good at making time for me. I might open my doors. I got exterminator, so it doesn't matter if bugs come in.
I like
that way my dog goes outside. My neighbor knows his name. Thought that was weird, but I'm over it. I got paid yesterday. I'll probably buy something dumb because I am pretty childish, but all my friends are the same. Just find us something to do. Find a new hobby. Just ditch it.
Yeah, the lyrics here are great. I mean, that's the best.
Yeah,
that's the best part. I personally, I found the vocals to be like kind of annoying, like and repetitive here. But like the actual what she's saying is like we've been talking this whole time, very like relatable and down to earth. Like I especially feel the line like the same. Like it has a little grass mark on it, but you know, it was those things were military grade.
We need one of those.
Yeah,
gotta go back. Today's day and age, everything just breaks.
I mean, they're already starting. Not to get too much on a tangent, we can get to Faye Webster, but they're already starting to like go down that path. Like, there's now like flip phones that are touchscreen. I don't know if you've seen those.
I have, yeah, but
well, they're not indestructible. But I'm saying like that's like akin to like you know, flip phones from the early 2000s. Like there is some nostalgia for like a flip phone or like an old ass BlackBerry or some shit. So they're kind of capitalizing on that nostalgia now.
Yeah.
Maybe we will get the Nokia brick.
Now that Gen Z is getting older and has more buying power.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can't remember. There are few things that feel better than like opening a flip phone with just your thumb. In, like, fluid motion.
Oh yeah.
Like
you can do it on these new ones. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Oof.
Anyway, ooh, off topic. Faye Webster.
Faye
First song,
Webster.
Thinking About You.
Thinking About You. Which, when I heard the title, I mean, I'm sure they do,
There's
right?
yeah, a southern accent.
Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe she just sings with like a southern accent or something.
That's fun to listen to. I actually kind of like that. So I'm not hating. But I do think like the song kind of like dragged on for a while, and this isn't like the like worst offender on the album of doing that, because I think
Mhm.
like the songs do that a lot. But the outro, like the end of this song, like for a good portion of the song, is just like her saying like I'm thinking about you like over and over again. And I
Yeah.
guess for me, like my brain like just shuts off. Like while I was listening to this, I literally like zoned out, and like I was just doing random tasks and forgot I was supposed to be listening and digesting the track, because it's just like not really like a lot for me to like, I guess, think about or whatever. But it's not like bad. Like it's, you know, it's something that's like nice in the background. You know, you could drink red wine to it, eat some huge, very vibrant. She'll sing and like it'll be like really like, you know, there'll be nothing there, like not much of an instrumental. And then the keys come in really loud on like her next line. It's just very dynamic and very fun. It has a very playful feel to it, and the song feels like very alive as opposed to some of the other songs which maybe don't feel as alive to me.
Yeah, I totally agree. Instrumentally speaking, this is also one of my favorites.
Yeah.
When this one came on, I pretty much instantly saved it to my like songs.
Yeah.
Which is when I know I really like a song from an album,
Mm.
because I might not revisit an album, but you know, a few songs for sure. I totally hear you with like the very minimal bass that's like do 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 while she's singing in this like very sweet soft tone, and then the next line and then like the piano crashes in, it's like ba-da-da-ba.
Yeah, I love
it's like
that.
this very like dissonant piano too.
Mhm.
I thought that was cool. It's super dynamic and everything. I also really like
I would say, and I think it's pretty effective. I'm very interested in this one. Just musically, I think it's the best song on the album, and it has a nice taper to the end of the track that doesn't overstay its welcome. You know, which I can't say about all of these other tracks necessarily.
Yeah. Well, I think also the whole
It's really infectious.
fun.
It's
Yeah.
infectious.
Like,
That's
it's
like the
not-
best. I don't know. Would you call that a hook? It's just like the best
I would
best
call it a
sound on
hook.
the album. Yeah, it's like the
I would
best
call it
hook
a
on the
hook.
album, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's so good. Yeah.
I think it's pretty fun. Do you want to move into "Wanna Quit All the Time"?
Yeah, wanna quit all the time.
The
What do you think
song
about that?
It was very relatable. I think this is where Faye Webster shines. Is just like she has a knack for tapping into, I think, what everyone feels on some level but has difficulty expressing, and she does it in her songwriting is very like sincere and to the point. I really like
I have bigger plans than tormenting one poor little creature forever.
She can't leave the cabin without us. Okay, let's get out of here. We can just leave with her.
Come around. Oh, this is going to be so wonderful.
I'm going to let this happen, right? Before you can utter another word, your body stops moving. And do you think you can just wrest control away from us? This body's barely functioning as it is. Doesn't the world end if we fail to stop her? Won't letting us die here just make it end faster? Shit.
Oh, he didn't think of that, dumbass.
Lungs, liver, nerves, heart, lungs, liver.
Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Trust having our back to her.
Oh, it's too late now. I've already started walking.
I get the feeling she's telling the truth. She needs us alone.
How about you go first?
What? Are you scared of turning your back to me? You don't have to be worried that I'm going to do something bad. You're too important to me now. Besides, what if I lost track of you and dropped the stairs on accident?
Oh, like adventure. Mansion value has gone down. We just crack a window. At least we got the duck. What do we call our sword? We had Excalibur before. Excalibur Pluser. There we go. Oh, that's single use. That's cool. We do AoE with our sword now. Very okay with that. Hey, Butter, how you doing? Like that was fantastic. No. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, well, the shopping trip was a incredible success. Like, Jesus, we got so much. We actually got a new music disc, too. That was insane. And then we just gotta kind of clear this bit of space so we can get Butter out of here. Okay, thanks, Butter. All right. Oh, okay, it's getting dark. I'm gonna just maybe chance this. I'm sure this is safe, yeah. We're just gonna camp out in the woods tonight. Yeah, there we go. Game's not too concerned. Just more.
You know, in school, like, kids make fun of your name and stuff, and then be like, "Oh, Judy. Oh, your name's Fuck! Die. I hope you die, anyone that's ever said that to me. In fact, I'm friends with some of them now, so it's okay. This is what happens when you make fun of boys with girl names. They turn into girls. Man, I look in chat for 1 second. Hey, Finn, does the HRT make it difficult for you to get bricked up? Man, in what context? You're Nat. You're like a cis guy, right? You got like testosterone. It must be so easy for you to get hard.
That's right, Finster. But I wouldn't go anywhere without my favorite product, Viagra.
Ashley kicked my ass, literally. She kept kicking my butt. She asked if I have makeup on already, and she said, "Oh, your skin's so good. Are you sure you don't have blush on? You've got no pores or something." I went, "No. Got none. No makeup on. Not yet." Ooh. Man. Oh, dude, chat. Hold on. I have a video to react to. Susu, Fantastic Pete.
And the answer is the single thing Gunbuff feared most on Florida: old age. Some actions are simply locked up after you've been in the game for so long. Would the 18-year-old cocaine-fueled next up main support whip around and block this pulse? I don't know. But at least they try. Or right here, where Matza fumbles his wall climb so hard, he just had to walk away. What he wanted to do was exactly what FD God did here. But unfortunately, in 6 years, he too will begin to lose motor function. But it wasn't enough to fail the V2 climb. He had to go all the way and hit the Ajax as well. And this was advanced. He ulted at 100 HP while being hunted down like the last Korok seed in Naga's save file, and hit the wall climb to increase his cast time, just to feel something. And now it's finally time to stop talking about Naga's misfortunes and talk about how he is the #1 player most likely to be behind you at this very moment. Earlier I was talking about his sneaky pulse bomb, but it's not just the ults, it's everything he does. You are more likely to find an invisible Sombra in the pre-fight than this guy on Tracer. It's like he's doing an Assassin's Creed mission, straight up hanging off the
I did really good this series, so then I got pulled in for an interview, because I guess like when I had to pee like a lot.
That's exactly what Mako wants.
It was almost like a tragedy. Like one of like one of the top esports tragedies of all time was about to occur.
Position you talked about could be huge.
I think definitely going to be unexpected. Well, they did clear it, but
stuff to hit. Go back for a cat hit. That's all you can do.
For being able to comfortably execute.
But now you're running into a stack.
Down the time. It's going to force them to make a move.
Yeah, they're coming in quick through tree, and this is going to be heard. Buzz waiting for it. What? Karin got that kill. What? And now they're just going to make their way through window.
Wait, what?
That's another one duel going the way of Karin. I don't know how DRX did windows. He got the jump on the Karin both times. This now Texas holding the spray. Very long range. That's the plans here. It's all up to stacks.
If you kind of know how to use it. So I think her kit's like pretty busted. Like I think you just have to kind of know how to use it, and your team has to kind of know how to play around it as well, because it is a bit different having a deadlock in your team.
But I think it's good for you guys coming up if you like keep continuing playing like this. Not weird comms, like non-meta comms, I would say. It's the same, like for example in Asia, the Ascension team SPG, Simprisa Gaming. I told to Hector like one day when we were outside the arena in Korea to practice against them one time, because they were like the team like we faced against them like deadlock on, I don't know, bind. It was the first time. Then on split they played it. They played like so many weird comps, but it was so effective, and you saw that they had an idea behind it. and it made like, so we like copied also a lot from them actually, and they're destroying everyone in Asia. And I tell you, they will not drop a map in the grand final. They will qualify.
Them, like I couldn't find out how to remove them at the time, and now I did.
It was not the gentleman, but I was shocked nonetheless.
The gentleman sends his regards.
Seafriend, what are you doing?
Patching eggs.
What? What? You know what? No, I'm leaving this one.
I really want
Once
to
I'm leaving it alone.
Lol and Meowth before I leave this place.
Oh, also, the easiest way to be suspicious, every time you enter a room that has a key in there, you just stop moving, and then you ask me, hey, Dev, where's the key?
Great.
I've heard this before.
Before touching anything else.
Yeah,
Yes, please skip. This is.
I'm trying. I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I know.
No, it's no shit.
Obviously, Vixen wants us to do both because you're a Seaf-pilled friend maxer, but like we can't skip dialogue this time.
Why is it so tall?
Oh, it's just how the house's cook likes it.
If we stack plates super high, then the meals we put on it are sure to reach divine status.
Ugh. Why not, right? How was the food?
Room for improvement. Oh, that reminds me. One day, the cook. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just seeing the kitchen. It reminds me of how the house used to be.
Before it was a castle? Back when you were living there?
It was such a kind, gentle place. A place of learning. A place to create the music cutout. You know it's about to get real, guys.
Great. Smiles.
A place to help you become the person you wish to be. The king targeted the house first. I don't know if everyone is okay, if I'll be able to bring everyone back. The head housemate, my roommate, my friends, the cook, the librarian, the nurse.
Patience. But understandably so, this has been a close game. This has been a real opportunity for the Mongols to get one over on Vitality for map number 1. Map number 2, New, coming up next if we ever get there. But just running out of gas.
Oh man, it's been so competitive, such a good game. And Vitality might just be pepping them at the post here. Oh, you're playing such a dangerous game. I love the conviction from 910. His game and Apex. Will recover the AWP and Spinks trying to catch the timing through mid. They have the bomb's not with them, but they're even contacting B. This is scary. Senzu's in trouble. Techno to save him. Molly's the ball. Bezzy to spam away. Spinks has caught Blitz. Good from Techno. Techno down to Zywoo. It's only Senzu. And Vitality take Inferno. Mongols still the elusive victory versus Vitality. Opportunities on this map pick, but
here. What's going on? And so I think if you were gonna turn me around and be like, what was your favorite? I think it's the Mirabelle voice drop screech. But what was the one that I thought was the best? It was the loop.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Modification.
I completely agree that. So when I saw that Jello got spoiled himself on everything, I was like, all right, that's too bad, but that's fine. And then I remembered that he was doing loop, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, oh this is good, let's go.
And Jello points out in the chat, I do also hit consonants harder than him, and he started doing that too. And I was like, oh, you're right, because I don't know why I do this, but I have very over-enunciated diction. It was actually one of the things I struggled with the most as like a newbie voice actor, is like regardless of what a character was going through, I always kind of talked in a very like I am pronouncing all of my consonants sort of way. But that can tend to make a character this before, like the way that you formatted the text informed us so much.
Yeah.
You know, like, if the text was really big, like, I started screaming, you know? I was like, look at this big text, you know, this is where I need to... And, like, rewatching it, I have rewatched these VODs a lot. Rewatching it, I often will see places where I'm like, oh, based on the size of that text, maybe I would have gone bigger or I would have gone smaller. Like, I can see places where I made slightly weird choices, but at the same time, I was like... I remember being out of breath, and I'm trying to keep up with the text as it's going because I'm not the one controlling it. It was Jello was, you know, pressing through the dialogue. So I'm like, I gotta keep up with the dialogue. I can't dilly-dally too long. I can't own the space the way I might want to if I was on stage. Because we are trying to present this to people and not have them sit here for a bajillion hours. And then, you know, if you are screaming and elevating the emotions, at a certain point, it's just going to start coming out of you the way
that they can win when it matters most. On Ascent, Optic are still on a roll from their last game. They get a 4-round lead, and Loud is working with a massive deficit. It's looking dark, 6-1, and FNS and Ye are at 10-2 KDs. Loud calls a timeout. It takes until 8-2 for Loud to get another round. Even with Aspas' 3K, Loud cannot get a round. The half ends at 10-2. Loud desperately need to come up with a way to catch up to Optic.
Eram pela região de Jardim. O Marge tenta TP e o pancada em cima dele. Vamos pancada, 3 abates dele. E o Dog tenta enfrentar. O pancada insiste. Chega o Sadak Manito e cortou a distância. Vamos lá, fazer a cobertura. Acaba caindo mais assim. Faz de eliminação.
Cresceu de uma maneira insana, mas o
Sadak vai contestar mesmo assim. Olha o Sadak Mania. Olha o perigo, vai chegar. O Aspas tava eu. De novo, o timing não. Aspas, deu aspas nele. O pancada busca o seu. E agora? Vamos colocar no chão.
Move! I'm just gonna stand here. Yeah.
You cannot stop me with silence.
I think I can, Ivor.
Stop right there, Ivor.
Gabriel, you're alive.
Against all your best efforts, Ivor. Look at what you've done. Never dreamt that even you could be this twisted.
Take the shot.
The only one who can stop the Wither Storm. Not you, not the Order. Don't make yourselves the villains in my story.
I love that line. It's just... Like, Ivor is my favorite character in this game by far. Because he's just much more fun. Look at him go.
We mustn't let him escape.
Look at him.
I'm like the wind.
I forgot about that one scene. No! I didn't press it.
I'll cut through you if I had to.
Look at him go. Should we just leave him? He's just getting it out of his system.
It didn't have to go this way, Jesse. You could have just let me go. Now you see me. Now you.
Don't help Gabriel.
This one's on you, you fucked up fool.
Oh no.
Now it's like, what do we do? He should wait a little bit and then TP. Like what, a 4? Yeah. I like this. They're good. Corey Clapp as well with the 19 mums. Thank you so much also, dude. And then together they just take the jewel over towards spawn. They now have a lot of space. Dip Boys is playing perfect. Just opens the door every so often. Doesn't even give him a kill. But he's playing it so well. These two maybe needed to commit, but it's doable. Yeah, I mean, I like this from Talon. They handled this well. Dip Boys played this really, really well. Governor can play race. Yeah, it's so weird how they have like 3 different people that can do different controllers. Okay, so they do have someone.
एक दूसरे का ख्याल रखना, लड़ाई झगड़ा वही शराफत से रहना, नमाज वगैरह पढ़ना छोटों को भी
On the heels of Na'Vi. A win here in Singapore would make a statement to carry into Shanghai. And here, in this final half on Mirage, we will find out who is carrying that momentum.
Here we go then. Final half of play. It is 7-5 in favor of G2. Monacy with a show-stopping performance once again with the AWP. Finds himself with 14 kills and 3 deaths. Its Flames are stepping up for Vitality. He's top of the board, but we're missing some key members of the cast. Apex hasn't really arrived as of yet. Zywoo having a quieter game. Singapore, are you still with us? Let's go! Final half, pistol. The G2 on the T side, we've got a smoke available and 1 single flashbang. Not really an execution, but we have got the P250 for Nico with Kevlar as well. And we'll see what kind of final play they bring to the table here.
Keep an eye on this utility from Snacks. Decoy in the window. Snacks has got what seems to be a CT smoke right there.
So. Smoke pass over, hope for the best here.
Flames is going to have an open season right here. So many opportunities. No, in fact, they changed it to jungle, or top connector that is, and Monacy taking a lot of space. No contest yet. This is going to be a full-on 5-on-5 retake.
That's if they even go towards A. It looks like they were trying to get through towards TD.
That card.
Which means I get to deal 3 damage to target attacking or blocking creature.
Okay.
If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. I will destroy your 2/2.
That's fair. Okay.
I ain't blocking anything.
You're not blocking anything?
Nope.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna tap for 4. And I'm gonna play my Highborn Vampire, who is simply a 4/3 body. He doesn't have any special effect, he just has some flavor text on his card. That's all you need.
Does flying mean that you can't block it unless you also have a flying creature?
Yes, so flying creatures can only be blocked by other creatures that have flying or the keyword reach, because reach will let them just extend an arm up and get the flyer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 2 to play Pacifism.
Pacifism?
Yes, which enchanted creature can't attack or block. And I'm gonna put it on your 3/4 boy.
Oh, you really shouldn't have. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'll keep that there. All right, so he's just dead in the wall.
Yeah, okay.
I'm tapping for 3
Yeah.
to play Hero's Downfall, which is an instant destroy target creature or planeswalker. Lion Boy is dead. I wasn't gonna do that until you started using production to your advantage.
You were gonna do it. You were like, oh, are you gonna bluff with that guy?
End step, at the beginning of your end step, if opponent lost a life this turn, put a 1/1 counter on target vampire you control. So I'm gonna slap another one on this, so that's now a 2/5, and I end my turn.
Help me.
Now do your best, student.
Such a dick. Well, I'm going to tap 3 to play Prideful Parent.
Oh, okay.
Which is a sin.
Thank you for letting us know. A creature
when this
token.
creature enters, create a 1/1 white cat creature token.
Here is your new cat.
Oh!
As I viciously killed the previous cat.
Well, I'm gonna attack with Leonin Vanguard, who, by the way, gets +1 again because.
Xbox.
I never had an Xbox.
But back in the day when we used to play Xbox or video games with our friends online, there was a day where we got on and said, hey, logging off, see you guys tomorrow. But then we never got on tomorrow. And that was the last time we ever played with them.
Yeah, that hurts close to home.
You have friends?
Yeah.
As we sat on the side of this lake in our final world, we took a few minutes to just sit and talk. We talked about old friends and current ones, about how much we appreciate the time we've gotten to spend together making these silly little videos. We stayed here for a while, just soaking it in. It's funny how a video about abandoned worlds has made me feel more connected than I've felt in a long time. This world is unironically gorgeous, and it is actually a crime that there are 0 users on it.
Yeah.
Would we like to leave the final review?
This one looks pretty cool. Pretty colors.
That's it. That's the whole fucking review.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, guys.
I feel like I'm having an out-of-body experience. There's somewhere like the music as well. What is happening? What is that? Oh, I guess they just give up after a certain point. I guess they're ascending. They're ascending. Something eerily beautiful. Look at them go. Oh, wait, someone just shot up to the top. Wait. She's dead. She's dead. My God. He's okay. Completely unaffected. There should be like a dramatic